And welcome to election night for some Central Georgians. The votes are in and District 18 voters have spoken. For now.
Today, voters from 6 Central Georgia counties went out to vote in a special election for the state Senate seat left open by John Kennedy, who stepped down to run for lieutenant governor. We were at polling locations all day and the results are in.
None of these 6 candidates received more than 50% of the vote. That means this race will go to a runoff between the 2 highest vote getters, Monroe Brown and Stephen McNeil. Now, Brown received 37% of the vote to McNeil's 21%.
As for the other 4 candidates, Eric Wilson came in a close third, just missing the runoff with more than 20% of the vote. Lauren Daniel was next with about 19%, and Eugene Allison and Nathan Warnock both received under 2% of the votes cast.
Now, McNeil and Brown are sharing their messages with voters as they prepare to face off for the state Senate seat.
We spoke to both candidates as they get ready to take another step towards the state capitol.
Voters were coming into Northway Church and other districts across the precinct throughout the day, and the results are in.
I feel energized. I feel pumped.
Thank you for those who voted and did their civic duty.
As the final votes rolled in, McNeil shared his promise to Central Georgians to represent them at the Capitol after a campaign focused on cost of living concerns, regulating speed zone cameras, and supporting seniors, those on fixed incomes, and farmers.
And if elected, and if given the honor to do that, then that would be my full intention, is to further the people's interest and the Middle Georgia's values at the Capitol.
Meanwhile, Brown, the only Democrat in the race, shared a similar message as he walked away with the majority of the vote. He says his campaign also focuses on affordability as well as health care access and economic development.
I want to make sure they have a voice in the Georgia Dome that's looking out for them. That's making sure that they have, sensible legislation being passed, legislation that look out for the working people, the farmers.
And that runoff election is scheduled for February 17th. Reporting in Macon, Olivia Dunn, 13 WMAZ News.
As Olivia said, that election is 4 weeks from today, which is February 17th.
2 other elections were settled tonight. Voters elected Greg Goolsby as the next mayor of Forsyth. Goolsby ran unopposed and fills the seat of Eric Wilson.
And Glenn Holmes was elected to Forsyth City Council, beating Chris Hewitt. Holmes fills the seat opened up when Greg Goolsby ran for mayor.